Hey, welcome everyone at table. All right, so let's go over TOS, so Throne of Supreme. So in this video, there's going to be actually a couple videos of this, and I'll kind of make it a little series. But this video, let's go over the scope of what TOS is. Okay, either if you're new to the game, old to the game, whatnot. Let's just dive into like the rules, the possibility of rewards, and kind of how to navigate through TOS. So watch the intro. I'll check y'all in a little bit. Alright, welcome back everyone. Okay, so to get to TOS, say Throne of Supreme, you're going to come over here to our little well, and then we're going to go Throne of Supreme. So throughout this video, I'm going to call it TOS, so just to let you know. Alright, so this is a event that happens on a time schedule, okay? It happens all the time. It is for, let's just go down the schedule right now. So it just started 3/12, okay? And then it's gonna go all the way to, I think it's for a little over a month. So 4/17, okay? So it's for a month. And there is a lot that is going on with this, okay? We're not gonna get too far in depth of, let's say, there's ways to get the best possible rewards. There's marches. There's how you change your lineup. This video is just the scope of it. Okay, so let's just move on from that. So it's gonna last a little longer than a month. Okay, the first deal is going to be your points match. So within that points match, you are going to have a choice. 3 matches are going to show up. Now, you have 10 chances each day to actually participate. So if you look right here, it's just like arena. So top one is going to be 20, third one is going to be 12. Second one's going to be 12, and third one's going to be 6. Okay, so you need to be strategic in this, and I cannot emphasize that enough. You need to be strategic. You need to do your research. You need to find out who is who and how are you beating them. Okay, so I know I can't beat the top guy. Now the second guy, that's a little questionable, but we're gonna try. Okay, so I did. Little tidbit right here, you can skip battle, which I did, so I skipped battle. Okay, now over here in your rankings, it's going to show you your power. You're like, oh hey, why is my power so low? Because in arena it is different. So let's talk about that. So when it comes to the rules over here, all right, so when it comes to the rules, this is why your points are less. Okay, so the participation or the participants of the current battle bonuses from Academy, Lord Talents, and the use of props will take effect within the event. Okay, so props. It's skins, and it is teleportation event or effects. That does take effect. Lord Talents does work, and Academy Tech does work. Okay, now with this, props do go into the sense of bonuses, I believe. So attack bonuses, defense bonuses, those items that you use do actually help. What does not help is your official position. So like king bonuses doesn't work. Alliance tech bonuses does not take an effect, and the cities that you acquire around the normal map or any other map, do not take effect. Okay, so that is why your power is lower. So keep that in mind, that this is for a person that has like a lot of tech, you know, from the academy. Your lord talents do affect, and again, the props, which is a little weird wording, but other items that you do acquire do take effect. Okay, so we're gonna move on from that, and then in a nutshell, you're gonna come over here to your rankings, and you're gonna find out who's on top. Okay, so I'm in server 73, and then you can see. So what allows you to qualify to the next round? So to qualify to the next round, you need to be rank 64 or higher. Okay, and it's gonna last, I think it's like 12 days or something like that. So 11, 12 to 14 days. So it's gonna last 14 days, and you need to be in the top 64. Okay, you need to coordinate with your server, and you know, people like to use farms and alts and do all that craziness or whatever. This, like other events, don't bring those alts into it. Coordinate with your server. That's just my kind of 2 cents on it, is that these are for mains and mains only. Okay, unless it's discussed and you're going to drop your main and you want to move your alt and get rewards for your alt, you shouldn't double dip in this, because it does hurt people. Okay, it does hurt other mains, and it does hurt progression into the server. So that's how you navigate throughout the rankings. So you come here to combat lineup. Now this is all real time, so you don't have to mess with their skills or their equipment or their EAs, but you do have to mess with your lineups. So there's a little bug right here that, you know, this is in a different language, but so you're gonna come over here and you're gonna click on one, and then it's gonna bring you to a screen that you all know, and you're going to place in different random kind of deals. You're gonna place your lineups. Okay, you're gonna use 4 marches. It used to be 3, but now it's 4. So this is what you can manipulate. All right, so throughout this, you can change these, you can move them, you can change whatever you want, but again, your skills are live. So if you're playing with skills on the other game, or if anything like that, it's going to affect this, so you're going to have to change up your lineup. All right, so keep that in mind. Now let's see here. You can look in your matches, or your past matches. You can see who hit you, who didn't hit you. It doesn't give you a reload, so you can't like see past a certain amount. It shows no more, but you can share them, and these are vital, so you can see who attacked you, and then actually kind to adjust your marches per se. So you can do that, so that's super cool. And then let's go into the shop. This is the whole kit and caboodle. Okay, so Stardust, I think in a different video I did mention that you can use a lot of Stardust. You can get, I think 500 throughout the deal, because this is 5 at 250, and then you get another 250. Oh no, so it's even more. So like 750, and then plus some change, with the potential of 1,000. Okay, now that would be a whole different video that I'm going to show you how to acquire that. It is pretty known in IK, and it's just what it is. But we're going to move on real quick, and then there was tidbits that they were saying that they are going to adjust these, because these are the only special EAs that you can get throughout the rewards right now, and these are kind of becoming obsolete. They gave us enough time to acquire these, and now they're kind of going by the wayside. But just keep in mind that they do unlock at certain levels or scheduling of the event, so therefore you can only get them at a certain amount of time. But you do have your wind crystals, you got 1,000 of them, You do have Dragon Essence, which is 15. You do have some EAs, you know, and some other kind of goodies, okay? So the shop is very important. So going with the shop, you have glory coins, okay? Glory coins are things that you are going to acquire throughout the match, and in a later video I'll show you kind of how the betting goes. So that is going to go into the second round, but right now we're just focusing on the first round. So it's kind of very simple in the beginning, and it gets a little bit more complicated towards the end. So as a recap, you know, you got 10 challenges a day. You need to know who you are facing. Usually you're going to face yourself. There are some other, later on there are going to be some other servers that you are going to face, but just to let you know, just know your opponent, okay? That's a big thing I can take you. And then you're going to go and you're going to fight, okay? So different top tier levels are going to give you more points. Second tier is here, and then third tier is here, okay? So you can check this out by the rankings, and then you can look at, say, everyone's record, and you can say, oh, hey, you know, these people lost, so what are they working with? You know what I mean? And then you got full chaos here. So that is a good resource in order to be smart in this challenge, okay? Your opponents do refresh every hour, so definitely if you attack, it resets it, but if you don't attack and you wait an hour, you'll get a whole nother refresh of 3. On the rankings, you have to be top 64 by the end of 14 days in order to progress to the next stage. So keep that in mind. Use your mains, not your alts. A lot of people use their alts to push their mains. Don't be them. Just use your mains. This is what it's for. Okay? You can test a lot of skills doing this. Now, combat lineup is going to be live. So when I mean that is your skills, your equipment, and your EAs are going to affect these lineups if you change them in the game, but your march will not change unless you physically go in here and you move your people around, okay? So you're gonna have to do that if you change your march in the real game. Keep that in mind. And then finally, you know, you have your rewards, okay? And we're gonna go further into this later, but you do have your rewards page, and the big thing is going to be Stardust plus some other goodies, and you have Dragon Essence and win Dragon Crystals. And then with the final note, why your power is lower now than what it is in Arena is because your official position bonuses, alliance tech bonuses, and cities and capital bonuses will not affect in the event. But other things do affect, which are your tech, your lore talents, and the use of props. So again, props in my mind are castle skins. Now they're going to be teleportation effects, and they're going to be the use of boosting items, so like attack boost, defense boost, and all that kit and caboodle. So this is just the first video of TOS, and we're going to go through it and break it down while this goes on. So I hope this helps. You know, stay tuned, and I'm kind of excited for this, and we'll show you other things with TOS that goes through it. So all right, guys.